on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Top 10 drifts of the week is back on this Saturday. Seems to be the current trend is the Saturday drifts, man. I don't know what it is. It just, right, it's easier. It flows better for me. Cody Boone starting us off today with some honorable mentions. If you guys have not already figured it out, it's very simple to submit your clips to Top 10 Drifts. There will be a template and an email address found down below. Submit your clip on there with your link, either public or unlisted. Send it to the email, fill out the template. It's as simple as that, and you too could be in top 10. I do want to thank everybody that does continuously enter in these clips each and every week, right? Without you, there's no series behind top 10, so I really do appreciate that. Last week, if you guys came around, we did a vote for number one, and the results are in. It was Xbox versus PlayStation, and well, Xbox ended up winning 70% to 29. Timothy goes, I hope people voted based on the drifts and not the console. I hope they did as well too. I feel like in terms of a clip perspective, you know, I rewatched it. I think the Forza clip definitely won that week, right? That's just my personal opinion, and obviously the voting did show there. Now we do have another vote for number one this week, and it's going down between PlayStation 4 and the PC. So I figured we switch it up a little bit today. I'm excited, man. Top 10 drifts. We're starting us off today. Number 10, Nick Rock. Forza Horizon 4 with the Unicorn. Now I wanted to place this up so much higher, but unfortunately at the end of this drift, he just kind of stops drifting. He didn't really want to finish it. Now he has a nice little combination into a corkscrew and holds it sideways. I thought he was going to ramp it on the next one. Unfortunately, right, he just stopped, man. I don't know. I figured I'd give him number 10, man. Great way to start us off. Number 9, Zeppa. This man's a little 5M with a huge reverse entry. Now keep in mind, the tires do look a little dumb when you see them going back and forth. Remind you though, right, the car looked pretty solid. You know, if you weren't looking at the wheels, you looked at the car, there was no twitchiness involved, right? I felt it was a good clip, man. Number 8, Mosaic Gaming, AE86, little bit of downhill toge, Assetto Corsa here on the PC. I like this clip. It was very clean, consistent, downhill S corners. And if you guys, if you guys have done these, right, you know, you can get a little bit crazy when you're going downhill and just, you know, the weight of the car going in, you can find yourself in the wall. He kept consistent. I like the clips, man. He got a little bit close on that last few sections, just running the wall. That's going to be good enough for number 8. Number 7, APB12341 and Drew 902. Forza Horizon 4 with a very interesting jump drift section. This is a very creative spot. I like this, and I think this is a first for top 10. They're going to clear the window, keep it sideways as they do it. Now, unfortunately, the line that they have chosen is right into a fence, so I feel like they should have aborted mission on that one. But, however, though, the jump drift did look good, right? I mean, that's the first time I've seen that, man. Number 6, VX Moco and Outlaw Doe. Little Kia Stinger matched up with the 240SX. Now that boat in front of them is going to slide itself into the first corner here at Daytona. And they're in a nice little 3-man section. Close proximity. You're going to see that third car just slowly creep into frame. And that's when you know you got the tandems going, man. That's when you got to be a little bit more perfect on your controls, right? Not be as twitchy and just allow that extra car behind you and in front of you to really just focus on their line, right? What am I talking about, man? Number 5, Daisy Drifts Torque Drift here on the mobile device. Now, usually I wouldn't showcase something like this on a solo run, but the man has got some serious skills right now. I gotta be honest with you. He ran, I think, like almost 200,000 points on this run. Close proximity, wall taps the entire time. It looks a little bit twitchy. Obviously, you know, it has to be for, you know, a run like this caliber, but he's going to go through, smack every single one of those pylon sticks, whatever they're called, and he's going to finish this off with probably one of the biggest skill chains I have seen on this game in one run, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, 219,000? Unreal, man. Number 4, DX Hardcore and Delilah, or Delia, man. Delia, so I'm right. Jeez, man. I'm terrible with names. You do this to me every single week. They're here. Forza Horizon 1 throwback out here. We got the Supra. Long live the Supras out here. They got a nice little tandem. I do believe on Red Rock. Is this Red Rock? I could be wrong. I don't know my Forza Horizon 1 geography anymore, man. It's been too long. Help me out in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure it's Red Rock. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. But nice clip here. They're going to be switching mid-tandem, just going back and forth, lead to follow, lead to follow. Very, very controlled, consistent runs. Remember, the hitboxes back then they were not easy to do. You had to make sure you were not on their door because you would be pushing them a little bit. Forza Horizon 4, Yaris is cool, and RavQH. Now it's cool to go from Forza Horizon 1 to Forza Horizon 4 and really see the changes at play. Just in that split second to see the graphics, everything change. Now these guys are on a wheel and they're going to be making some very smooth transitions and showcasing their skills on Horizon 4, man. Just very clean, consistent tandem, right? You know, just getting into that pocket and holding it. Fifth gear, probably stock tires. These things are built to go slow and just slide on those doors, man, right? I mean, 33, upwards to about 27 on these, right? Just slow tandems, man. They're satisfying at times. Definitely enjoy the slow tandems once in a while, but these guys are doing it extremely well out there, babe. Hats off to both drivers. Number 2, Ninma929 with a very impressive creative clip here on Sebring. Now this man is going to throw a huge reverse entry into this first turn. Now he also has a clipping point of a GTO Judge, man, right? Not the best choice for a clipping point. What if he hit it? It's an antique, man. It's a beautiful muscle car out there. Nonetheless, I love the clip. I really did. Hopefully we see more clips like that. Right? Just creative, outside of the box. I liked it, man. Number 1 this week, tied for a vote for number 1. PlayStation coming out swinging. We have NYKYBC, a couple of the Heartbeat guys. We have Evo and Lay and Zanny456. These guys are absolutely ripping it here on Scuba. We have a couple Vipers in here, man. A C7, a Porsche 911, and they are getting very, very close proximity tandems. And I will say, very aggressive tandems at that, right? I mean, those 3 cars right up at the pack, 4 of them as they close off that damn horseshoe. It's a very satisfying thing to see, and all of them, you can see just full throttle, ripping it to the next corner. In sequence though, man, they're in a pack, dialed in together. I really like this clip, man. They all looked in sync, but Xbox is out, man. We didn't do Xbox this week. We did a PC clip for number 1, man. PlayStation has a second chance to redeem itself here on Top 10. Representing the PC side, we have Chief and Rema TV with a nice Assetto Corsa 2-man tandem with just extremely clean lines, very consistent door-to-door action. These guys are very good. We have a DSG Cresta, Green Valley Grondel, and these, right, I mean, like I said, just clean, consistent. We also have a hood view right there. Let me just stress on how tough this is to really keep that momentum going with the lead car, to mimic and mirror exactly what he's doing, but to also anticipate what's coming up next, to really stay in that pocket and keep the speed going around. These guys go for a little bit, man. Have a listen. I said, the clip is ridiculous, man. What, like 2 laps? Just non-stop tandems. I mean, I've done these laps before, but I've never been this close together consistently for that long, man. Congrats to both drivers. Congrats to everybody for making it in the top 10. And huge thank you to everybody that did come around for today. We have a couple montages starting us off with Angie, but make sure you guys do vote for next week. We'll be back next Saturday for another top 10 episode, man. I really enjoyed today's episode. A lot of great clips. We have another one here from Sleeping Drift Team. All of these montages will be found in the description box down below, man. We have a couple great videos hitting the channel this weekend. We have the new Trials Rising that just came out on the Xbox, so I will be playing that this weekend. And we have another sponsored Dirt episode coming up, man. Dirt Rally 2.0. I've been loving it. Hopefully you guys have been as well too, and that'll be coming up on the channel. Another one here from OT Marcon, and this is a really nice Assetto Corsa montage, man. Everybody's been hitting me up with some really clean montages, and I definitely want to say I appreciate everybody sending them in. Right, I try to watch as many as I can, man. A lot of time and effort go into these montages, and sometimes, right, they go unnoticed. I've been there, I've made montages, And right, they take a long time, man. Topless Lad to finish off today's episode. Huge thank you once again for coming around for today's episode. Don't forget to slap that like button. You guys follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all of which are found down below. Let me know if you guys agree with the top 10 for today's episode as well too. Thank you once again. I'm out. Peace.